Light the lights, we're going to silence our cell phones. No cell phones, please. Turn the lights down. Turn your ringers on silent so it's not to disturb the actors and also your fellow audience members.
And we have 2 announcements for tonight as well. One of them being after the show, if you have time to make it across the street, there is the World AIDS Day concert in the Sun and Lounge, and that's free as well.
Okay, and also Monday night in Sun and Lounge, 9:30, Chainlink Improv will be performing. Several actors from the show and myself will be there performing. So if you want to see these lovely people and myself improving a bunch of comedy, come see it.
And lastly, if you didn't see the signs out there, crop up and we'll be used in the show. Have a good night and enjoy the show.
Hello, darlings. I'm Calliope, the muse of epic poetry.
And Mohammed, the muse of tragedy.
And I'm Kalia, the muse of comedy.
And we'll be your guides tonight.
We have been guiding people's stories for years.
Except for me.
Right. Our original third, Urania, decided to go into something like astronomy or whatever.
Thus we had to bring on someone new.
Yeah, and it's such a great opportunity. This is my first story. It just really sucks because I had to ditch my boyfriend a week here. He's such a hot guy.
Bobby.
Yeah, you know him?
Bobby. Let me tell you who this Bobby really is. meet our characters and their stories.
And how they came to know of their love.
And what it resulted in.
Sorry I had to push this back till today. Things have been crazy at work.
Don't worry about it. We've got a little while before I have to finish packing and all that fun stuff.
That's true. So how are the folks dealing with the final days before their nest is empty?
The way any pair of devoted parents take it. Mom keeps crying at random. It was touching at first, but now it's just disturbing.
How's Will taking you?
Will and I sort of broke up.
What? Weren't you just gushing about him last week? I believe the L word was dropped.
It just wasn't what I was looking for. Now's as good a time as any to let it go. I figured there wouldn't be much seeing him from 16 hours away.
So you're completely unattached now? Free woman walking?
Yeah, I guess I am. I sort of got used to Will, like the way you get used to a family dog after a few years. It's gonna be weird doing my routine without him there.
That's kind of how I've always felt about you.
Like I'm the family dog.
You know what I mean? You've been my best friend for as long as I can remember. And to think that you're leaving in less than 24 hours, it's kind of weird.
I know. I think you're gonna be one of the people I'm supposed to. Jack, can you do something for me?
Anything.
Promise me we won't lose touch. I can stand losing someone like Will, but I don't think I could stand losing someone that I've been close to since I can remember.
We'll never lose touch.
I care about you. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
I can't believe I drank that whole thing already. I'm gonna go get some more. Be right back.
If I said I loved you all my life, I loved you. Would the line be crossed? Would the words make sense? Would the term be cause for concern? Would you turn to frost? Would you take offense? Or perchance feel love in return?
I said I loved you. All my life I loved you. Did you think me cruel to presume as such? Should I take more time to define? tell me about these. Hey! Oh, I have to go now. We had a shopping trip planned before tonight. Would you hate me if I left you now?
I would never hate you. Take care of yourself, okay? We're getting right out there.
You take care of yourself. And I'll see you when I come back to visit.
Excuse you.
Oh, look who it is, girls. It's Peter, the fabulous.
Ladies.
Where you going, Peter? Oh my God, want me to see your boyfriend?
Not even the gay guys want Peter.
Ladies, please, I'm just trying to get to rehearsal, so you just let me.
You don't have anywhere important to be. Besides, who would want to be with some homo reject like you?
Look, ladies, I'm trying to be nice about this. If you keep harassing me, I'll have to call somebody
Call
because...
someone. That's a riot. Why don't you just make us stop, Peter?
You'd probably rather cry and run away.
He's certainly not man enough to stop it himself.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, ladies. Hi. I was just listening in over there. Is this guy giving you any troubles?
Who? Peter? No, he couldn't give anybody trouble.
Excuse me, they're definitely not the ones being harassed here.
Ladies. Why are you wasting your time on him? We should go get coffee or something. You know, talk about things that matter. You know, coffee with three lovely ladies is much better than coffee alone.
I'm in.
Me too.
Sounds great.
Perfect. You ladies know the Starbucks just down the street? Why don't you head on down there and I'll meet you there in 10.
Okay.
Can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, I was trying to help you. Those bitches were getting pretty intense. You think they'd have some personal vendetta against you or something?
I'm used to it. Hey, listen, I don't need your help any more than I need people like them walking around.
How much of their shit do you put up with?
A lot. But I'm used to it.
You know, you don't have to put up with their shit. Just tell them to fuck off next time.
Oh, really? Do you know what they do? They probably laugh in my face. Listen, you may be new here, so let me fill you in. Those bitches are just part of the problem. Should I tell everyone to fuck off?
Look, I don't know exactly how you feel, but I do know that nobody should be treated like that, especially by themselves. Maybe we could be friends. Maybe we could give each other a little bit of that moral support.
You don't seem like the type of guy who needs any support.
You'd be surprised.
Are you fucking with me? Oh, listen, I got a rehearsal.
Hey, I'm serious. My name's Jason. What's yours?
It's Peter.
Well, Peter, let's hang out. Maybe I can help you with some of that trouble everyone seems to be giving you. Now, come on, let's go get smoothies or something.
What about Starbucks?
What? That? Please. Like, I'm gonna buy those bitches anything. Besides, I'd rather much spend my time with someone like you.
Is it the wind over my shoulder? Is it the wind that I hear gently whispering? Are you alone? when evening falls and the air gets colder, when shadows cover the road I am following, will I be alone? There in the darkness, no, not alone, and I'll never be.
Never alone, you're walking with me.
Is it the wind there over my shoulder? Is it your voice calling quietly over the hilltop, down in the valley? Never alone, for you walk with me. Over the hilltop, down in the valley, never alone, for you walk with me. Never alone, for you walk with me.
Those girls were terrible.
I know, who expects such a cute people like that? We do not judge the lives of people in our stories. We live that for the audiences to decide.
I'm sorry, Clyde. You shouldn't have to apologize for having your opinion.
Minnie?
Yeah. Oh, no, Honey's name is too long, so I shortened it to Minnie for her. I think it's cute. I guess that's okay.
Whatever, let's just continue.
So glad you could make it out tonight, Clyde.
I had to. What kind of person would I be if I missed my best friend's 5th wedding anniversary?
Can't believe it's been 5 years, huh, honey?
No, people always say it just seems like yesterday, and now I know why.
Here. How about a toast to the happy couple?
Oh.
Burrs and Queenie, you're the sweetest and cutest couple I know. May the next 5 years be just as magical as the first 5. Hell, maybe even 500 years together.
500 years. Not pushing a little bit.
Hey, only the best for my best friend. Cheers.
Black, you're such a sweetheart. And don't think I didn't see that box you brought in. When I told you I wanted a Tiffany punch bowl, I was kidding, but look, it takes a joke and delivers.
Well, since I don't have a special lady in my life to shower with gifts bought with my hard-earned money, I guess I'll just have to settle for my best friend.
Be glad you don't have a special lady in your life to steal all your hard-earned money. It's just what Queenie needs in her life, another fucking party decoration.
First, honey, you know how we feel about the gifts. We share everything. We'll both get a lot of usage out of that punch bowl. It'll be great for Christmas.
Yes, one less thing for your mother to bitch about.
Hey, you know, Burrs, you know what you can do to personally enjoy that punch bowl? Put beer in it.
I have no doubt we'll get plenty of use out of the punch bowl, but that's not the point. It's this hold Queenie has, her obsession with material things. Expensive material things. It's not her most attractive feature.
First, honey, I'm running a little low on bubbly. Would you be a sweetheart and get me some more?
Are your legs broken? Can you not walk and get yourself some more?
Oh no, but I thought maybe would.
Hey, you know what, Quinny? Let me fill you up. I know I could use another.
Where the hell do you get off telling me what to do?
I wasn't trying to tell you what to do. I was trying to get you to calm down. Why do you have to ruin the party by complaining about me in front of our friends?
Complaining? What's complaining here? I'm just telling the truth. Maybe that's why you don't like hearing it.
First, it's our anniversary. You were being so great before. Why are you freaking out?
I'm not freaking out. I just don't like you gushing all over Black.
It's an expensive punch bowl. I was just trying to emphasize how grateful we are that you would buy us something like that.
Yeah, well, don't get too emphatic.
Hey, you two lovebirds, sort everything out while I was gone?
I don't think 2 minutes is enough to sort it out with this one. Should give me a real piece of work.
First, can you just...
What now, Queenie? You know what? I'm gonna need more if I'm gonna continue this all night long.
Black, I'm sorry. We had a fight right before the party, and you know how he gets. He can't let anything go, and everything's annoying him, and especially whenever we're in public and we're trying to make a good impression.
Well, that was your first mistake, trying to make a good impression on me. I've known both of you too long to be any kind of impressed with either.
Look at you being cocky. Well, I'd like to think that no one knows me well enough to be unimpressed with what I have to offer.
Oh, I didn't say I wasn't impressed with what you have to offer. I know and love exactly what you have to offer.
What the hell? Are you crazy? God, Bruce could be back any minute.
And what's he gonna say? Hey, you two quit fucking around.
He trusts you that much.
Of course he trusts me, he's my best friend.
What does that make you a saint?
I didn't say either of us was gonna win a prize for honesty here, sweetheart.
So did I miss any new exciting developments in conversation?
No, Quinny was just telling me about the big anniversary cruise.
Yes, that. Not sure if I want to spend an entire week floating in the middle of the ocean.
Honey, you're tense. You work too much. You need a break.
Yeah, man, get out there, see the sights, get a tan. And besides, if you're not using those tickets, you could always send them my way.
No, I'm going on this cruise. I just hope the room's big enough to get away from all her nagging.
First, I don't nag.
She says in that same voice.
Black, there's that guy that I was telling you about, the one who owns the company.
Yeah, okay, I'd love to meet him.
I'm gonna go say hi first.
Okay.
Please try to enjoy the rest of the party. I'll be back in a little bit.
Later, dearest. I don't know how much more of that I can take.
It's probably just your job, all that aggression, you're forcing it on Queenie.
You know she's cheating on me, right?
Cheating on you, Bert? That's a pretty serious accusation. Where do you get that?
She's been different these last few months. More bitchy than normal, like she doesn't have to put up with me. I called her friend Stacy last weekend. They were supposed to be spending the weekend in a winery. Stacy didn't know a thing about it.
Well, maybe she's just been sneaking around behind your back planning gifts or surprises. Maybe she'll have some of the nice lingerie waiting for you next time.
I highly doubt that. We've been like cats and dogs recently. I still love her. She is my wife, goddammit, and that means something to me, and it should mean something to her.
I don't think she could ever consider it meaningless, Bert. I mean, you two have been together for so long. Why should you let some hunch ruin a good thing?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. But I know one thing. I am keeping my eye on her. Every guy she talks to. How about that guy she's schmoozing with right now? Aren't they being a little bit too chummy?
Bert, that guy's like 70. I know Queenie well enough to know that even if she was cheating on you, it wouldn't be with a geezer like that.
You're probably right. And let's just hope so for his sake. You know what? I'm gonna restock your booze. I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good night.
Dude, man. Well, fuck me. What are you doing back? I thought you were gonna introduce me to that dude.
Well, Dan, he doesn't want to hire you. I just wanted to get away from you like that.
Right.
Where did Burrs go?
I went to go refill the booze.
Oh, maybe that'll keep him for a minute. Got any plans later?
Queenie Burrs knows.
How?
He doesn't know who you're cheating on him with, but he does know that you're cheating on him.
Okay. I can just throw him off the trail.
Do that, we just have to be more careful.
More careful? You think we should keep doing this? I mean, he knows something's up.
I can't help it, Queenie. I love you. And I'm pretty sure you love me. I don't want to stop this, do you?
No. But Burst is dangerous. I mean, he talked about what we would do if the other one cheated once, and he told me he'd find the guy and he'd kill him.
I don't care what he says. I love you. I'd do anything for you. I'd die for you if I had to.
I just hope we both can get through this without getting hurt.
We will. Trust me.
See the moon sink down in the sky, darling. Let your fantasies fly, darling. Life is cold and the game is old.
Just see how virtue repays you. You turn and someone betrays you. Betray him first, then the game's reversed. For we all are
Caught in the middle of one long
relationship with what's his name, so what's the big deal?
Well, it's not just a big deal, but it seems like everyone else is falling head over heels for somebody. I don't want to be the old lady stuck calling cats.
Listen, you're beautiful and fun and good. You put your heart into everything you do, and you do it with a smile on your face. You'll find someone who appreciates it.
Yeah, you said that before. And Jack said that too.
And then what are you worried about then?
I don't know, I'm just anxious about it.
It or him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Grace. You know, you really shouldn't worry.
Thanks, Karen. You're a really great friend, you know that?
Yeah, I know. You should tell him.
What? Who?
Jack, the guy, you know, the one that appreciates you.
Karen.
Don't you try lying to me, Grace. That's what I thought. Listen, you need to go. It's been years and you still feel this way. You're headed out there for the holidays. What have you got to lose?
Yeah, maybe.
Then go. What's the use of hanging around here?
I guess you're right. But this is crazy. I don't even know what I'm going to say.
You'll figure it out.
You know, you really are a great friend, Karen. I hope one day you find someone special.
Did, but now they're leaving.
So I think I've come up with a little solution to your social problem.
Oh, do tell.
I'm going to teach you how to be more manly. It's this attitude you have, the way you carry yourself that brings about all this bullshit you have to deal with.
More manly. So I have to remake who I am in order to fix my problems. Did I get that straight?
Look, Peter, there's nothing wrong with you per se. I just get tired of seeing people mess with you is all.
Are you ashamed of me? Is that what this is all about?
Look, our relationship isn't exactly out in the open. And, well, I have a reputation to maintain. As do you. We both deserve respect. And sometimes when you're a man, that respect comes from conforming to certain roles.
Well, Mr. Manley, why don't you tell me what they are?
All right, well, let's start with something simple. Think of this as masculine toast and masculine butter, ready for spreading by a masculine hand. Pick up the knife and make believe it's a machete. It will take all your strength and steady nerves for hacking your way through the cherry reserves. Think of John Wayne and John Paul Belmondo. Think of the Legionnaires and Charlemagne's men. So like a stevedore, you grab your cup and if God forbid that your pinky pops up, you safer alone. No, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it all to hold you again, to feel I'm completed, to know there and then that all that I needed was you to fight the fear. And now you're here.
I took a trip while I was gone. I cashed in all my savings and bought another run. Drove to Tennessee. I took a trip while I was gone. I drove across the country, stopped in lots of times, stared at a million stars. I thought I could touch the sky. And I tried to believe it. It was better without you. I was finally free. I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. I give it all for you. I give it 'cause the mountains I climb get higher and higher, and while we turn and running through fire, and dreams just don't come true. But now there's you.
God knows it's easy to hide from the things that you feel, and a heart really blind when you trust that you never understand.
God knows it's easy to run from the people you love, and harder to stand and fight for the things you believe. Nothing about us was perfect or clean, but if paradise calls me, I'd rather be here. There's something between us that nobody else needs to see. There were oceans to cross,
There were mountains to conquer,
and I stood on the shore.
and I stood on the cliff, and the second before I jumped, I knew where I needed to be.
I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. I give it all for you. I give it 'cause it's harder to touch the things that are dear. I love you too much to trust something clear. I know I fell too far. But here you
Wait, I'm confused. Well, isn't this supposed to all be about love? How is a woman cheating on her husband with love?
She's cheating on her husband because she's in love with someone else.
But isn't that wrong?
Wait, you're speaking out of turn twice.
You don't do that. You don't mess with the lives of our stories.
I'm sorry, Calliope.
Just don't let it happen again.
Let's see. chance to prove it. Knock me out! Come on, jump right in. Brother, lose or win. You're gonna make me happy. Break my heart. Come on, tell me lies. Big surprise. Look how you emphasize it. Call my bluff. Come on, make me choose. Sugar, win or lose. You're gonna make me happy. In my hands, the future was golden. Now it's what I hold in my palm. In my hands, made for living, giving me the quiet and calm. In my hands, bronze forever, but I see your drop in the ball. In my hands, fly, while you fall.
Where'd you go? You don't know this girl.
You tell.
Play her game and you gotta wait.
Don't push me. Don't push me.
Drop the gun.
All right.
Come on, take it slow.
I'm going where
her go,
and that doesn't make me happy.
Where's my sweet,
My sweet heart.
What are you doing?
I want you. I need you. Love, love, love.
Here I come.
Let me love you.
Don't be stupid.
You're gonna make me happy. In my hands, the future is flying, rising higher, dying in vain. In my hands, salvation is nearing, steering me from permanent pain. In my hands, I'm asking no question, but I know the answer too well. In my hands, heaven or hell. Who's gonna be? 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 He says he'll die for you, and don't you wanna know? Don't you wanna know? Will he really die for you, or is that just the after-dinner show? We've got a situation! Shit! Oh, get off the pot. So what do you say? You wanna give her away? Do you wanna get on your knees? Time is running out. Scream and shout. Nobody cares about you. Life is short. If you're here or not. Come on, you pot. Do it. Or will you run? Burning hot.
Please make me laugh. Please make me smile. Please stop this song and dance for a while. No, don't make me hurt. Don't make me cry.
Don't make me cry.
Don't make me have to do or die.
How many girls have let me down?
Mercy, easy.
How many girls could love a clown?
For now until forever, you can be the life of the party.
Maybe I could be the king of the hill. How I want to be there running the show until it's time to go. Until it's time to...
Queenie.
Bobby, I know. Listen. Yes, Bobby. Can you just listen to me for a second? Bob, listen here, you little snot! Do you want to explain to me what's been going on between you, Calliope, and Minnie? No, call me as Minnie. It's a nickname, okay? Short. It's a long story. Okay, so just. Do you want to say any of this? What do you mean? How did I find out? I work with him, you jackass!
She should really just let him go. It's not as easy as it looks. I know what you mean.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. First you make a person hate
thought it was stupid how people would talk endlessly about how much had changed in their lives. But then I look at us and I realize it's been 4 years and we've both changed so much.
You know what they say, you live, you learn, you grow, you amass regrets, all that developmental bullshit and series of nervous breakdowns it takes to become a real adult.
So what is it?
What is what?
Your biggest regret so far? In my psych class last year, we talked about how by the time someone is 22 years old, they will have at least a dozen regrets, but only one of them really matters. Mine is not realizing how independent I could be until my senior year of college, and holding back for so long. What's yours?
Not getting one of those Twitter accounts and saying it was all the bullshit flash in the pan that would never take off?
I'm serious, Jack.
Do you want to know? Do you really want to know? It's you, Grace. Not you as in you, just never being honest with you.
Honest with me? What haven't you been honest with me about?
I love you, Grace. I loved you when we were 7 years old and we had that lemonade stand, and I said you were the dumbest girl in the world for wanting to put Splenda in the lemonade instead of sugar because your mom told you sugar made you fat. I loved you when you didn't think you could ever find love. And I loved you when you walked through my door tonight and I realized I had to tell you so that I could stop wasting both of our lives and just love you without trying to make it seem like all I did was appreciate you.
I loved you when you shoved me in that mud puddle, when you were trying to impress those punks you rode tricycles with when we were 6.
Just shove me down in the mud right now and I'd still be madly in love with you.
You're with me tonight.
Is it a shock, the newness of feeling good?
Yes, actually it is. But the change is more than welcome.
Well, I'm glad you're finally happy. It makes up for all that bullshit you had to go through.
God, I love you, Jason.
I know.
So I was thinking, maybe we could have dinner with my parents. They really want to meet you.
Why did they want to meet me? What did you tell them, Peter?
That we're friends, just friends.
Oh, I mean, we don't want to go ruining much of a thing now, do we?
Then why have we been seeing each other, Jason? I mean, maybe it's time we told someone. Anyone.
Hey man, what are you trying to do? Turn me into some kind of...
Some kind of what, Jason? Some fairy? Queer? I mean, something that you are?
Look, Peter, I like you. I really do. As a friend. And our friendship for the past few months has been great and all, but I'm not gay, Peter.
Like hell you aren't!
I'm not, honest. It just happened. I felt good for making you feel good, and I let this go too far. Peter, I'm not trying to hurt you, but you gotta cut this bullshit out.
So this whole time that I've been telling you have been the happiest that I've ever been has all just been little charity work for you?
I never said that. I never saw you as charity. I just saw something there that wasn't there.
I said I loved you. You let me fall in love with you.
Peter, I'm sorry. I can't go through life being gay. It's not who I am. It's who you are. I'm sorry.
So that's it? It's over? All of that bullshit about making me more manly, all of that to protect your reputation. I trusted you. You said things too, you know. You said we were soulmates.
Yeah, well, I regret that. Peter, us, this, whatever. It's over.
You stand before me, and I barely know you. Is it so easy to leave? Where is the boy who said I was his soulmate? Where is the boy I believed? Who climbed and escaped, grown from seeds that you planted? You slew all my giants, ignoring your own. And now that they haunt you, I'm left with my courage alone. So much for our ever after. I thought the good guys would triumph. I trusted the hero. I didn't hear his goodbye. I guess it was lost in the talk of a straight-acting coward. The same boy I followed, thought I'd always follow. You've hurt me more than you know. All that I wanted was you. You were my tomorrow.
Peter, promise me you won't say anything to anyone.
Wait.
What is it?
So, let me get this straight. 2 people are dead and only straight people get happy endings?
We cannot judge the lives of the characters in our stories.
Calliope, I understand that, but at the same time, look at them. Can you at least tell me some of them have happy endings?
I don't want to step out of turn here, but I kind of have to agree.
Well, then what should we do?
I have an idea.
What is it?
I'll
hat.
Where is she?
Wow, you really are the perfect sidekick, aren't you?
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
I mean, she's been gone for barely a minute, and you're already starting to panic. What would happen if we just continued on without her?
We can't do that. She's in charge.
Exactly! What? That's my point!
Well, then what do you want to do?
I don't know.
It's not that easy, is it?
Now it's only me and you,
With no one telling us what to do.
what will we do?
We don't have much time to dance in the spotlight, so I'm gonna treasure this minute the liar duet.
Now may be the only chance I get tonight to enjoy the pleasure of this invisible cigarette.
Ow! Secondary characters are singing the song with the stars stacking off stage. It was her idea to bring us along, and now we're hijacking this page of the script. We're equipped to steer the ship till the string is yes. By the end of the song, we best friends.
I want to apologize for any weirdness.
Too, if we were scary, be the new kid like that. I bet you bet. I do. I bet. Also want to say that after all we've been through, I'm so glad we met.
I feel the same way.
Baby, sitting there, fingers and calmly shots from the stars and being stored in the weeks. We were the ones who drove it all while the plots unfolding like the Lord of the Rings. Treasure J, elevate you and me to the very end. And like Frodo and Samwise, you'll be my best friends. My best friends. Sing! My best
I don't know. I was just standing here, and then she was like, Manny, dream on, dream on.
Thanks, Minnie. Anyways, here's my idea.
What is he? You'll see.
Peter, promise me you won't say anything to anyone.
Jason?
Dad, what are you doing here?
I think the better question would be, what was that?
Oh, what? That? Well, how much of it did you hear?
Heard enough?
Dad, it's not like
Oh,
that.
Jason, haven't you lied enough today? I heard everything. Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what? That I'm unnatural? That I'm everything that you hate? People like you disown people like me.
Jason, I could never hate you. Even if you are gay. I'm not going to magically be okay with the fact that my son isn't who I always thought he was. But I could never hate you or disown you. Just a little disappointed with what you've become.
It isn't exactly a question of becoming.
I don't care about this mistake. Who was that boy anyway? The one you were fighting with? Was he your lover? Roommate?
Boyfriend. You can say boyfriend, Dad.
Was he your boyfriend?
Sort of. I guess not anymore. I'm just not ready to be open about who I am to anyone. Not to my friends, not my parents, not even.
Do you want my advice?
I guess.
Well, the first would be to always call before spontaneously taking your son to lunch.
Dad, again, I'm really sorry. I see all that.
Oh, it's fine. It's really good at it. But here's the real case. I saw my son hurting someone who used to be special. Maybe even loved him. Because my son was afraid of the consequences. Maybe you're afraid of being made fun of or hated by me or your mother.
Dad, don't go turning this into something that's your fault. It's not.
But it is. You know what was going through my mind when I saw you and
Peter. His name is Peter.
when I saw you and Peter fighting, a lot was going through my mind. But the thought that came across clear as a bell, that stood out among all the shock and disappointment, was that somebody loved my son. See, when you have children, you want a lot of things for them. One of the big things you want is for someone to love your kid, so they won't be alone. They'll know what it is to love and to be loved. When I saw Peter's face, he was hurt. Really hurt, Jason. And you know the people in this world that can truly hurt you like that are the ones you love.
I didn't mean to hurt him. I never even meant for things to get as far as they did.
Well, you can't always choose or control how we feel about it. Sometimes it just happens. No, I feel a little guilty too. Because one of the reasons you may be missing out on love is because I don't always agree with this.
It's a lot more complicated than that, Dad.
Is it? Then why don't you just be open about it? Are you afraid?
Oh, of course I'm afraid. Who isn't? It's not exactly the easiest life when you're not normal.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Jason, I don't like the idea of you being gay. But what I really don't like above everything else is how hard it is to see my son ashamed to be in love with someone because of something I taught him. I'll admit, I screwed up. Big time.
So you're okay with me being gay?
It'll take some time to get used to. But I love you. And from what I saw, Peter does too.
I think I may have ruined things with Peter. For good.
Do you think it's worth fixing? Or at least trying to fix?
Peter was a good guy. He was my best friend, but I ruined it. Is it even right to try?
Right and wrong, who's to say which we should refuse? All we know, love survives, either way we choose. Here you are, at the end, go ahead and fall. Don't resist, I insist, love still conquers all.
So, my conservative father thinks that gay people are attention-seeking radicals against all that is holy and decent. He's telling me to get back with my boyfriend.
Maybe hard, but my son has a chance to be happy, and no parent in their right mind would have a child then.
And are you happy about this? About what I could have with Peter?
Yes. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling sad. A little childish. A little dad. I think of all the days you've known, all the ways you've grown. See you on your own.